On the spot, we have the Ondo State Youth Network Coordinator, Daniel Dare Dabo. Welcome to ADS Postcards on our conversation.
Thanks for the privilege.
All right, since the inception as the coordinator of Ondo State Youth Network, they have been, there have been, political controversies around, and situation still demands that be the coordinator. Up to this moment, most of the youth in Ondo State have not yet been formed. But we'll still come to that. But tell us most of your development that you've engaged ever since you became the coordinator of Ondo State Youth Network. Do you see any progress in terms of a previous administration or compared to the future that you are working towards?
One thing is that I hate to compare my administration with the former administration because they laid the foundation and we are just trying to put in our own best. And the past administration, past coordinators, the past leaders make OSY what it is today. I'm not the person. I'm just here to do my own part, and I will also leave, and someone else will come in. So I don't want to be compared to all the past leaders because they have really done well.
If you refuse to compare administration, how will you measure your progress in terms of where it was and where you are going to?
I'm not here to measure my progress. Why? Because I believe when I'm out of office, whatever I'm able to do, people will judge with that. I'm not here to judge myself. I'm not here to compare.
But do you believe you have done well for OSY ever since your inception?
By the power of a lady Mary, I think I've given my best. And more to come.
But let's talk about unity on the State Youth Network. Have you been able to, with your administration, drive unity and in terms of peace creation, bringing people together in OSY?
I want to tell you that in the history of Ondo State Youth Network, this administration, being the coordinator, I've been able to free each sectoral district to have their own program. The deputy coordinator, because we have three deputy coordinator in OSY, the deputy coordinator for the central will be having his program very soon. Also, the deputy coordinator from the south will be having his program very soon, including the deputy coordinator from the north. Earlier this January, I told them that I want each of the executive to have their own program. I think I give my executive on freedom to operate my network.
Let's look at one of the scenarios at the moment now. You are about to launch a magazine and you call it a maiden edition. How do you come up with this idea? And what do you stand to derive out of this magazine?
Yeah, to me, I believe that we don't have to wait for the government to create job opportunity to encourage the youth to pay themselves, to also give back to the society. The brain behind OSY magazine is that when I was campaigning to be the coordinator of the largest youth platform in Ondo State, I said, we're going to have a magazine. We're going to have a land where we build our secretariat. Everybody was like, this guy dreaming. Are you the Joseph of our time? Are you dreaming? I said, it's possible. So I believe that after launching the first magazine, whatever income, whatever money we are able to generate from the magazine will be used to purchase the first OSY in the land, which we will use for the secretariat. And if by God willing, hopefully Eledumare permits me, I lay the foundation. Whatever comes, we continue. And I want to let you know, through the magazine, we have been able to indirectly empower the youth. Why am I saying this? The editorial in chief, we indirectly or directly gain one or two things. The member of the editorial committee of the magazine too, I indirectly or directly also empower, because after the launching of the magazine, whatever comes in, we're going to give back to the committee and also buy a land for the network. With this, I think we have indirectly empowered the youth, not just with fun, but with knowledge.
Was a magazine created to raise funds for the network or for the platform?
I want to let you know that the magazine was created to create awareness about OSYN itself. Number one. Number two is also to let the people in Ondo State know what the youth are up to, and also showcase the youth who are doing well. When we talk about the youth who are doing well, we can talk about the Minister of Interior. We can talk about that is Olubumi Tunji Ojo. We can talk about the Minister of Youth, that is Ayo Dele Wisdom, Olawande Wisdom, and we can talk about a lot of people like that, including the Minister of Finance, that is Taiwo Oyedele. Even we can talk about the state governor. He's a youth. We can talk about a lot of House of Assembly member, reps, and senators who are youth in Ondo State that are doing better.
How have you been able to balance the political situation in Nigeria and Ondo State? Because this is a formidable platform that when you look at it critically, most politicians may really want to intrigue or penetrate from this platform to ensure that they get what they want. And I know very well that you have been receiving calls of such if my knowledge of history may not be failing. So how do you balance the situation?
Well, to me, I see myself as a representative of the youth. I don't see myself as a representative of one political ideology. Now, why am I saying this? Now, I've been privileged to work with different people, even the political class. So I want you to know this, that politician knows what they are doing. They are no enemies. They are all friends. It's only the supporters that see themselves as enemies. And ever since I have emerged as a coordinator of OSYN, I want to tell you this. I have been doing my own best in making sure that there is no protest against the government of the day. Not because I can't lead protests, but I felt like sometimes protest is not the solution against either good or bad governance. Sometimes you have to chill. Sometimes you have to share your opinion, maybe through the media. And everybody can be perfect. My own style of leadership might be different from the kind of leadership other people operate.
So what do you mind what people says about your silence over government? That if the need arises for a protest and you keep silent over protest, don't you see that as a moment of endorsing governance at that very time?
I want to let you know this, that when we talk about politics, governance, and everything, there is nothing new. And we all know what we are doing. From the federal to the state and to the local government level, everybody knows what they are doing. If you want to lead a protest today, a certain cabal will tell you certain people are supporting the protest. If you decide not to go for protest, a certain people will say he's not going for protest because he has been given some certain thing. So I have this idea or belief that everything is not about protest. When you make use of the media the right way, you send out your message, you send out your grievances, things can be amended. Everything is not about protest. Members of OSYN have been deeply employed during my administration.
Okay.
If you talk about the current immigration, custom, paramilitary stuff, a lot of members of OSYN are employed now, and some of them are going through the process. When you go to NDDC, we have about 4 or 5 of our members who are now employed there. When you go to custom, we have members who are employed. I don't want to mention but few, even at the state level, members of OSYN have been employed and empowered. So we, the member of OSYN, I can say it anywhere that we are doing better than before and we do more than it is now.
What will be your final message and your statement for the youth of Ondo State?
What I have to say to the youth of Ondo State is that I want you all to believe in yourself. Whatever you aim of achieving, you can achieve it. And lastly, I know we are all having these Yeah, what I put it, we are all having this mindset that in Ondo State we do normally rotate the governorship stuff from south to north to central, but I want Ondo State youth to have this at the back of their mind that it is time for us to leave behind with political rotation. We need a leader who is well prepared, a leader who is well articulated, a leader who is ready to take Ondo State to the next level. And I will appeal to Ondo State youth. I know I will still be here again. We should talk that in the forthcoming election, in the future election of Ondo State, we should not vote with the mindset of senatorial district. We should vote for a well prepared leader who will change the narrative or leadership in Ondo State. God bless Ondo State youth.
Thank you very much for having me on our conversation.